Welcome to Rishabh in Germany, your guide to ease of life as an international student.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the path to PhD in Germany. So before moving forward, we have to understand that applying to Germany for PhD is not really similar as you do for masters here. It's really a different story. So first of all, the very first thing that we need to know that is that we have two types of PhDs in Germany. One is structured and another is individual. Structured PhD is moreover like a job. You get a fixed salary on the pay scale of around 13 here, which is around 3,000 4,000 euros, sometimes 2,500. And it depends on your institution. So it's like a job. They will throw vacancies on various platforms or maybe on their own websites, and you have to apply with your documents, with your interest, with your motivation letters, and then they will do the interviews, and there are high possibilities that there can be 2 or even 3 rounds of interviews for structured PhD. We can see, because it's like a whole job contract for 3 years or 4 years. You have to follow their guidelines, their structure, their modules. Everything will be fixed from them. The topic, the stages, the milestones, everything you have to follow. You will work as a researcher for them, and you will do PhD on the topic they propose, because that will be already an ongoing project in Germany. So you will work as a researcher for that project. Parallelly, you can have your PhD as well while working on that project. On other hand, for the individual PhD, the case is really different. You apply with your own research proposal to to the professor in charge of the institutions you want to go in. So let's say you want to go to the University of Berlin, so TU, and you apply. So you need to search the your guide first, that who will be my supervisor or the professor, and you have to see his interest. If your research proposal align with him, you can send him a request email that I want supervision from you. Individual PhD is really difficult to crack, because first of all, supervisors don't really reply on these emails so easily. You have to be very precise while applying. Your research proposal have to be very precise. The competition is really high, because supervisors here not really interested in individual PhDs. They more work on the structured PhDs. So to get a response for individual PhD is really difficult. But if your profile is nice, you are sending the email to the correct person, and your proposal is perfect, you will get a positive response for sure. And unlike the structured PhD, you don't get any salary in this case. You have to figure out your own funding. And then funding can be scholarship or any research grant, or in the worst scenarios, you need to do a self-finance PhD. So in this case, the funding is not the headache of your supervisor or neither of your university. Um, you need to figure out your funding, not just the funding, but also the whole structure. So the whole time schedule, you will be the person who will figure out, and your supervisor will just say, okay, that's fine, that is doable. You will be registered as a student in your university. But in the structured PhD, you will work as an employee for that university. You will be on a working contract. You will get a salary. You will be on a work permit. And that's not the case in the individual PhD. Here, you will be a student. You will be on a student status, and that's actually fine, because you will be free from many taxes and lots of high cost. So, but yeah, it's not easy to get individual PhD income here, but it's doable. I think I will make a separate videos for both of them, and I will talk about in detail for each one of them, uh, and I will discuss the detailed path uh, for both structured PhD and individual PhD. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. See you.